Ingredients for laundry soap. I got this grater at a flea market for a quarter. So use an old grater because you're going to shave some soap here. This is really good for laundry soap, but you can use regular soap. Ivory is good for suds. And I try to stay away from the perfumes, but you can use essential oils also as a scent. So what you're going to do is you're going to shave, I use a half a bar, and I shave half the bar, like so. I have 2 cups of water and another 4 cups of water, but you're going to use 12 cups after you melt the soap in 2 cups. And then you have your borax, and then you have your super washing soda. In the beginning I was using too much of this because this is what jellifies it. So I used 2 tablespoons of this and half a cup of borax. Making your own washing laundry soap is it's a lot of cost savings. For instance, you're not paying $7 in the store for a jug of laundry soap, which is only going to last you a couple of weeks, or maybe three weeks. This one batch will last quite a while. And not only that, is we had the septic guy come and clean out the septic, and he said it's one of the cleanest. And I asked him, I said, well, I do make my own laundry soap and body soap and everything. And he said, keep doing what you're doing. He says, this is one of the cleanest I've ever seen. So, very, very beneficial. So here I'm going to melt my half a bar of soap shavings in my 2 cups of water. And then I'm going to stir that. And after it melts, I'm going to add the borax first, which is a half a cup. And then I'm going to add 4 cups of water. Stir it. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the super washing soda. And then I'm going to add the other cups of water. Okay, so the soap is just about melted. I added 4 cups of water, and now I'm going to add my borax, my half a cup of borax. And if you don't have a stick blender, sorry, I'm shaking the camera as I'm doing this. If you don't have a stick blender, you can use a whisk. Just make sure you keep stirring it. Okay. I'm going to stir this in. Now, after you stir this in, you can remove the foam on top because you really don't need that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and remove the foam. Yes, the soap hasn't melted all the way, but it will. You don't want to cook the soap, so you want to keep it on low, and after the soap's completely melted, shut it off and add the remaining cups of water and then the washing soda. Let it cool and pour it in your buckets, and you have laundry soap for quite a while. Your clothes will be better, the fibers and the colors, and nice and clean, and they'll last longer. Okay, I took most of the foam out. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off, the stove. And I'm going to add my another 4 cups of water. And I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of super washing soap. Oops, a little bit more than 2. That's okay, I'll add some more water to it. If you add too much washing soda, what's going to do is it's going to harden downstairs or wherever you do your laundry, and it's going to be really difficult to squeeze out because it does jellify. So that's why I like to use just a little bit of super washing soda. I'm going to stir that. And then I'm going to add another 4 cups of water. Every time you stir and you see a lot of foam, you can take that foam off. And I got quite a bit here. So add about another 4 cups of water and then let it cool. I'm going to do double batches today, so I'm just showing you how to do it. So first you have 2 cups of water, a half a bar of shaved soap. Melt that, turn the temperature down on the stove, add in 4 cups of water, and then add in your half a cup of borax, stir it. Then you're going to add in your other 8 cups of water, stir it, and 2 tablespoons of super washing soda. You can add essential oils to it, it's your preference. Or you can add a dab of fabric softener. And that's it. Let it cool and pour it in your bottles, and voila! Happy savings! Alright, so I took this off the stove and I'm going to let it cool down now. I still got traces of soap in there, but that's okay. The water's still warm, so it will melt it. Don't be afraid if it looks too watery. It will thicken up, and you got a nice trace here. So if you lift up the spoon or whatever you're using, and it just looks like that, then you're doing good. It's perfect. Perfect. And it smells incredible. When I was first doing this, I was using my own soap that I was making, which is great too. There's a recipe on the docs page. And then somebody told me to try the Fells Naphtha. And I did, and I absolutely love it. I love the fragrance, I love the color, I love the texture, I love how it cleans the clothes. So, alright, and if you do happen to use a little bit more super washing soda than mentioned, just add more water and stir it in. That's it. I forgot one more thing. And all this foam that you're taking out of the bucket here, don't throw it away. You can use it as cleaner. So while this is cooling, you know, the hubby or the kids or whatever, take this and go clean the bathroom or go clean something. But again, don't throw it away. Okay, so I want to show you something. Remember I said if you add too much washing soda in, it's going to get really hard. Well, let's see if I can show you here. Right, let's do it this way here. Alright, so this is what it looks like when it gets too hard. And you don't want to have to go downstairs and do your laundry and have this big clump come out, right? So what you're going to do is you're just going to put it back in the pan. And you're going to add more water to it, let it warm up, probably about another 2 cups, because this will harden as it gets cool. Let's just do this. So, and that's not what you want for laundry soap. Okay, it's hard and clumpy. You want a nice consistency. Okay, so we're going to put this back in the pan. We're going to add 2 more cups of water. Let it warm up and let it cool down again, and we'll check it again. So this is a good test to do. So with the foam, and that's how I found out, is as I took the foam out, this is what it formed, because it's not enough water in it, too much washing soda. Okay? Or just use less washing soda.